Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Anime Legends, and today I'm gonna recap episode 2 of anime Eminence in Shadow. So if you guys enjoy my video, please like, comment, and subscribe my channel. So without delay, let's start the video. In the beginning of the episode 2 we see Alpha reports to Sid, telling him that everything he said is true and that she found mentions in ancient texts of what they believe is cult of Diablos. Then in flashback of our hero's story we see, after dying in a car incident, Minoru Kognu gets reborn as the son of Baron Kogenu, an aristocrat living out in the boonies. He quickly understands the situation and feels there is magic in the air. The Kogenu family has been making dark knights who can enhance their abilities using magic. The family has big hopes for Claire Kogenu, Sid's older sister, who is quite talented. Sid grows up staying as a background character and doesn't show his true power to anyone and does not draw any attention to him. However, at nights he comes out and fight bandits with his unparalleled magic power and sword techniques that he developed over the years. Using his slime sword, he easily kills the bandits and takes their gold and treasures. He also finds a cage with some rotting creature, realizing it's possessed and that it's magically overloaded. He takes interest in it and takes it home, where he shoots it with magic and do other experiments on it. After a month, he finally manages to contain the magical overload. The creature then returns to its normal form, a young beautiful elf. Wondering what to do, Sid decides to put on an act. As the elf awakens, Sid states he broke her curse that has been put on heroes' descendants. He shows her a fiction book about 3 heroes who defeated Diablos and tells her it's actually a true story, and in his dying breath the demon put a curse on them. He then explains that the cult of Diablos are plotting to revive the demon. While most people had forgotten about Diablos, Sid works in the shadows to stop the cult. He introduces himself as Shadow, he who lurks in the shadow and hunts shadows. Sid asks her if she would join him, and having lost everything, she agrees and explains they need to find more heroes' descendants and expand their organization. Sid agrees and names their organization Shadow Garden and give the girl name Alpha. 3 years pass and Sid is now 13 years old. He practices with his sister, and while he can defeat her easily, he acts weak and lets her defeat him. Claire is now 15 years old, and at that age, the nobles start attending the Midgar Academy for Dark Knights. On the day Claire had to departure for the academy, she disappears and her room is a mess. In those 3 years, Alpha had collected more members for their organization. Sid asked Beta where is Alpha, and Beta explains she is looking for a clue to finding Claire. Beta explains that Claire is likely still alive and was kidnapped by a high-ranking member belonging to the cult of Diablos. The cult probably believes that Claire is one of the hero's descendants. Beta takes out a map and states they have few known hideouts, but don't know in which one they keep Claire. To show off, Sid makes a slime knife and throws it randomly at the map. He ends up missing the hideout, but states they will find his sister there. But surprisingly, he hits the right spot. Beta then figures out that the cryptograms are a bluff, and there is actually a secret hideout at the location pointed by Sid. He then tells her to contact the 7 Shadows. At the hideout, Viscount Grease is holding Claire chained with magic sealing chains. He comments her father taught her good on how to fight, but Claire explains she learned all by fighting her brother. Grease then asks if he healed her when she showed signs of possession, but Claire denies it, stating there is no way he can heal her. Grease notes that for just in case, they need to look into her brother too. In that moment, Claire breaks one of the chains and injures her right arm to free herself, telling him she will kill him if they touch her brother. Grease then knocks her out and a man comes informing him that there are intruders. Grease's men are easily cut to pieces by the 7 Shadows. Facing them, Alpha states they are Shadow Garden and their mission is to annihilate the cult of Diablos. Grease wonders how they know that name and its secrets. He attacks Alpha, but she has no troubles blocking his attacks and injures him, stating she won't kill him until they get answers from him. Seeing he is overwhelmed, Grease takes a pill that boosts his magic. He manages to push away Alpha and then breaks the floor and runs away. Alpha tells the girls there is no need to chase him as Shadow is after him, which is why they split up. Meanwhile, Shadow is lost and doesn't know where the girls went. While walking around the tunnels, he encounters Grease. He attacks Shadow, who easily blocks his attack. Shadow then notes that he has more magic power than Alpha, but doesn't know how to use it. He decides to give him some lessons and blocks his attacks. As he is done, Shadow then attacks Grease and starts cutting him, causing Grease to wonder if he ever was that overwhelmed in battle before. Grease tells him no matter how strong he is, the darkness in the world is much deeper, but Shadow states he will just dive deeper. Grease takes more pills and buffs himself even more, wanting to show Shadow that people are worthless, fragile, and powerless. Shadow manages to block his attacks and then using large amount of magic, he cuts down Grease. As Grease falls, he notes he was powerless against the darkness, but maybe not Shadow and he can destroy the darkness. The next day, Claire returns home in a bad mood. Her wounds heal overnight and she departures for the academy. Sid is eager to go to the academy himself, but if fine as he has 2 more years and needs to give the girls some work. However, Alpha tells him it's time they leave him, which leaves him shocked. So guys, this is all about this video, and if you enjoyed my video, please leave a like and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.